Chapter 2, Mishnah 9. If a married woman commits adultery, she and her husband are biblically forbidden to live together. There is a difference in this regard between a Yisrael and a Kohen. If the husband is a Yisrael, she becomes prohibited to him only if she acted willingly. But if the husband is a Kohen, she is prohibited to him even if she was violated against her will. The Mishnah discusses whether a married woman who was imprisoned by idolaters must separate from her husband out of concern that she might have engaged in illicit cohabitation. This is the law of a woman who was imprisoned by idolaters. If they had imprisoned her because she owes them money, she is permitted to her husband even if he is a Kohen. In this case, it is assumed that the jailers did not violate her because they would be afraid of losing their money. However, if they had imprisoned her because she was sentenced to execution, she is forbidden to her husband, even if he is not a Kohen, because in that case she might have agreed to cohabit with the jailers in the hope of persuading them to spare her life. The Mishnah states the law for a Kohen's wife who was in a town that was invaded by foreign troops. If a town was conquered by an army, all the wives of Kohanim who are found in the town are prohibited to their husbands, because they might have been violated by the soldiers. However, if they have one or more witnesses who testify that they were not violated, even if the witness is a Canaanite slave or maidservant, the witnesses are believed, and the wives of the Kohanim remain permitted to their husbands. But a person is not believed to testify about himself, meaning that a woman could not testify about herself that she was not violated. The Mishnah illustrates the last ruling with a story about a Kohen and his wife who lived through a foreign conquest of Jerusalem. Rabbi Zechariah ben Hakatsav, who was a Kohen, said about his wife, "I swear by the temple that her hand did not leave mine from the moment the idolaters entered Jerusalem until they left. Thus, I know that she was not violated." The rabbi said to him, "A person cannot testify about himself. That is, your testimony cannot be accepted because it is like you are testifying about yourself."